All right, how we doing out there, Facebook friends and family? Ryan Otteson with Keller Williams College Park and the wonderful Lori Alvarez, top producing real estate agent. How are you?
Excellent, thank you,
Are you
Ryan.
actually excellent, or are you just telling me that?
I am really excellent.
Okay.
I ask that all the time.
Well, because we care, right? The proverbial excellent is, oh, everything's fine, when really it's not. So I want to make sure that you are healthy, not only mentally, spiritually, and professionally. So I want to make sure you're actually fine.
All the above. Excellent, fantastic, love what I do.
Good. So let's talk. Sales pricing, there's a myth out there about a shift right now, or is it not a myth? And are we shifting or are we not shifting?
Oh, that's an interesting question, right? Shift is definitely happening. There's a seasonal shift,
Okay.
which I believe we just went through, and then there's a shift in the market, which is truly happening right now. You can see that with homes coming on the market, taking longer to get them sold.
Okay.
Right? So it's definitely a truth.
So a truth. So if we're a seasonal shift and a market shift,
Yes.
where did we shift? Where were we and where are we shifting to? So were we in a wicked hot market? Were we in a cold market? What kind of market were we in? And where are we finding ourselves today?
So we were in a, as you said, a wicked hot market.
Yes, ma'am.
Wouldn't be my words, but yes, that's what we were. We were rocking real estate. It was selling like that. Moving houses were going like that. It
Okay.
was a fantastic thing. It made it easy to get a home sold.
Yes.
And we are slowly shifting into what I would call a normal market.
Good.
Just takes a little more work to get a house sold. You need to make sure you price right and you look top notch.
Love that. So let's talk pricing. If we're shifting to a normal market, that still puts us in a seller's market, a buyer's market, because there's all these terms being flowing out there or thrown out there. And if I say wicked, right? So we're in a wicked hot market. In order to get us into a stable normal market, what do we have to pass through?
We do have to go through a seller's market into what I would call a normal seller's market.
Yeah.
So inventory has increased, but it's not in abundance yet.
Yeah.
And then you at some point shift into a buyer's market, which means that we have a ton of houses
Yes.
as options.
So what I love is that you said inventory. So currently, because I love my numbers, if we're at a 2.9 month supply of inventory from Glendora to Rancho, what does that mean?
That means that there's about 3 months worth of inventory on the market.
Which
It's a
by
fantastic
definition
question.
is a seller's market. So let's get it sold.
Yeah.
Interesting price.
Because 6 months on market means that, or 6 months worth of inventory means we're in a buyer's market.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're making our way there.
So we're making our way there, right?
Yeah.
Which means if you want to sell now.
now.
Right? And if you want to buy, because rates are still historically fantastic, we buy now. Fair?
For sure.
So interesting thing you said was pricing. We want to talk pricing
Yes.
because if it's shifting and buyers get nervous, even though it's still a healthy seller's market, if we're not out there communicating this, then price has to become a factor.
Oh, price is always a factor. It doesn't matter what market you're in.
Yes.
Pricing is everything.
So why, Lori, and why are we talking about pricing? In the 8 cities that I track, from Glendora to Rancho, you happen to be listening to the 18th top producing realtor out of 5,397 realtors that are licensed from Glendora to Rancho. She's number 18. So you might know something about pricing.
Maybe just a little.
Just a little. So tale of 2 cities here.
Sure.
Tell me about North Glendora, Azusa, Rosedale community.
Yes.
And then tell me about a listing of yours in San Dimas.
Right. So I have 2 fantastic listings. One in the Rosedale community. Beautiful community, newer construction, gorgeous views. Priced out at $799.
Okay.
Then we had another one in San Dimas as well. Another beautiful community, Via Verde, very coveted community.
Beautiful.
And that one priced out at $708-ish or so, right around there.
Okay.
One priced right in at my recommended price. The other one came in a little high at the seller's price. I gave them the sales price. They chose the seller's price.
Okay.
Which is the seller's price, not my recommendation. And so here's the interesting thing with these 2 properties, both luxury properties, both beautiful properties, higher end properties that they say sit on the market for a longer amount of time. And one sold in 30 days and the other one took 100 and so days.
100 and so days. Okay. So if we talk on average days on market, which is 43, which is fantastic in a seller's market, right? You're still getting it in there. Interesting. You said pricing. You said Lori's price, right? The listing expert, number 18 in 8 cities. And you said the owner's price.
Yeah.
So I might be sarcastic and say, well, how do we get you to get the owner, right? How do we get you to get the owner to listen? And perhaps this is one of those areas out there where if you're thinking about listing your home with Lori, then maybe we want to listen to her pricing recommendations.
Sure.
So the one that sold in 30 days followed your recommended pricing.
Yes.
Okay? And no price reductions.
No price reductions, actually.
Okay.
They did take a price decrease on the sale because they chose to, because they loved the strength of the offer.
Okay.
And it allowed for them to close quickly, and it met all the terms they wanted. So it was worth the dollar amount for them to do so.
So quick question. When you say 30 days, was it in escrow in 30 days or close of escrow?
Total 32 days.
Done. Start to
Beginning to
finish.
finish.
Sign in the ground. Sellers walking out of there happy in 32 days.
Exactly.
With a well-priced home, right? Listening to your listing agent. Okay. The other one.
Yeah.
So start, sign in the ground, right? Executed contract, 102 days?
Yeah, it was actually a total of 99 days.
Okay. I like 99 better than 102. I'll take the 3 days to get me under the triple digits. Okay. Fantastic. So start to finish. What was the biggest pushback from the seller on your price?
Well, the neighbor next door, interestingly enough, has been on the market for 494 days.
Okay.
And they're smaller than us, and they were priced $20,000 more than what our list price was when we put our house on the market.
Okay.
And that agent next door had said they had multiple offers and yet hadn't sold the property yet. So my client wanted to be competitive to that because we had an extra bedroom.
Sure.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Size matters.
Right.
Extra bedrooms matter.
Right.
Okay. Love it.
And we had to drop it right below them. We got sold. They're still active on the market.
Still active on the market. So we don't have to talk actual price. You had a list price that the owner ultimately said, Lori, I want to work with you, but I want this price.
Yes.
How much lower was your recommended list price?
It was $10,000.
So $10,000 difference. What was the ultimate close of escrow price?
We listed at $710 and
Okay.
we sold for $695.
So $695. So you wanted to come in at $7, right? Probably sells a little faster.
Yeah.
So by not listening, they lost days, they lost time, right?
Yes.
60 days compared to the other one.
Right.
And they lost an extra $5,000.
Yes.
Was there any other concessions they had to give up besides the extra $5,000?
We gave up another $2,500
in
for repairs.
for repairs. So they lost $7,500 total dollars plus 90 extra days, all because they didn't listen to a listing specialist who happens to be a top producing agent in 8 cities.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
No, that's fantastic. So takeaways, right? What do we take from this? One, listen to the real estate professional that you hire, right? There is a lot of chatter and noise out there about what value do realtors provide. And we can say in one quick, less than 10-minute video that we can save you at least $7,500 and 90 days of moving to where you want to move or reinvesting dollars by listening to a local expert instead of an AVM.
Right.
Fair?
Right.
Okay, interesting. What other fun fact do we want to share with the buying and selling public out there about Lori Alvarez and her fantastic team?
Oh, we just love to help families move. Our family loves helping families move forward and accomplishing their real estate dreams. That's what we're about. That's
Okay.
what we do. And so we just really lean into that. And I want to say this one thing. Extra time on market doesn't benefit anyone. You can cut that out. Extra time on market doesn't benefit anyone. It's just added stress and energy that no one needs to go through.
Agreed.
So stay focused on what the end result is. It's to make the move.
So
Make that happen.
I would agree, right? Days on market just adds stress,
Yeah.
right? And there's a cost of sale in that, meaning
Yes.
you're depreciating. Interesting fun facts I would share with you. I'm a numbers guy, if you can't tell. The average initial price reduction in a home, ultimately over time, lost days on market, opportunity to buy somewhere else, averages a 6% hit in lost revenue to the seller.
Yeah.
Sellers don't even like to pay commissions at 6%, yet they're willing to gamble with the 6% price reduction.
Sure.
Because I know my numbers and I know your numbers, it's my job to help you grow your business. your original list price to close price. You get 92.7%, which means if a seller wants to force the issue and you take a listing you might think is overpriced, your original price to close is 92.7%. That's healthy. When you take a price adjustment and you lower it to your recommended pricing, you're getting 99% of that new adjusted price.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So if sellers listen to Lori in the beginning, then we potentially are going to get more and closer to that 99 number when you list with Lori at the price that she says.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would agree. 110%. That's what we love doing. We love getting you right in where you need to be to accomplish your goals. It's not about us. It's about what you want to do when you move forward. And when I have awesome support like this, I can't go wrong.
Thank you. I will tell you, there are many agents I talk to every day. Half of them, 2/3 of them are transactional. They want the sign, they want the deal, they want to get out, and that's why you don't hear from them anymore. When you work with Lori Alvarez and her team, you get an agent that cares, right? If you listen to her on the conversation, she's calling past clients, she's calling friends, and she thinks they're the same people, because in her world they are. She wants to share her heart with you. She wants to share her mission with you. It is so much more that you get with Lori Alvarez and team than just a transactional real estate agent. She defines fiduciary. So appreciate you being in business with us, and continue to do well. 18 in 8 cities. That's fantastic.
Oh, I am very thankful for it. Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
It was excellent. So, hey, a couple of last things.
Go.
You want to find me, I'm at 909-227-4196. And check me out at lorialvarez.net. And if you want to find Ryan Otteson, where are you?
RyanOtteson.com, because that's easy. Or KWcollegepark.com, and you can text me directly at 626-699-0802. One more time, 626-699-0802. Have a great weekend.
He's a fantastic team leader.
Appreciate you guys. See you soon.